Today, I will tell you about the software installation of 6154. Before the software is installed, you must first turn off the antivirus software that comes with the system. If you say you don't close it, if you insert the UDisk into its antivirus software, it will secretly delete the installer in the UDisk. Only after it is closed can the USB stick be inserted into the computer. These can only be inserted into the USB stick after they are all closed. Okay, after inserting the USB stick, you'll see that the USB flash drive is full of files. And here's one caveat. What if it was that you had to copy the files to the local disk of your own computer so that you can copy them to the desktop? Because it's a big file, you can take a look at 27.1 gigabytes. If your computer has a 128 gigabyte hard drive, the installation should not be successful because the space is too small. After you install your system, and then there's this file of almost 27 gigabytes, I have to decompress it later. 27 times 2 is about 50 gigabytes. It is better to replace it with a larger hard drive. 512 or 1 TB. Okay, now after the decompression is complete, then we open the file. Let's take a look at this precaution as a first step. No need to install unzipped files. If your computer does not have the unzipped file installed, you need to install the zip file first. Then we come to the precautions, the first folder. Unzip this folder. The most important thing we need to do now is to uninstall the antivirus software that comes with the computer. Just deactivate it. Deactivate antivirus software. Maybe you think you have turned off the antivirus software just now, there is no need to uninstall, but after the computer restarted, its antivirus software will automatically open. Although you are closed now, after you restart the computer, the real-time protection will automatically turn on here. After opening it, it will still delete your main program. We are now clicking to deactivate the antivirus software. Deactivate. If the software deactivation is unsuccessful, there are other software as well. You can also disable this software first. The second is to enable. The third is to uninstall. Click uninstall. Click next to uninstall successfully. Now I have successfully uninstalled the first software I just used. You don't need it. And let's take a look now. Let's see if the uninstallation is successful. Now it will prompt that it is gone. Then we can check the firewall again. The firewall is also turned off. Now we can officially start the installation. We need to unzip the system environment components first. There are a lot of people's computers. It's a newly installed operating system. Many of its components are not installed. We'll install a second one. There it is, like this. Sometimes you double click to open it, but it can't be opened. Then the administrator can open some of them. In a case like this, you need to copy it on the computer desktop. After you copy it on the computer desktop, then right click the administrator to open it. This is caused by a problem with the system language. Then go to the next step. Check here. Just install it. This installation will take a little longer. Now that the installation is complete, I suggest you just click to complete the computer restart. We're now clicking done. Now, after the computer reboots, let's see if your antivirus software has really been uninstalled successfully. Or go back to this folder. Here's a shortcut, mainly to make it more convenient. We will run this directly. Now that we have confirmed that the antivirus software was uninstalled successfully, we can begin the official installation. If you say you don't want to uninstall, then you want to install it again. In the end, your installation was unsuccessful. If there is something wrong, and then you finally say it's the equipment, this is a bit unreasonable. Install the server level first. Right-click the administrator to open. Here you can choose the language. In this step, we need to select the license. We directly click to open the selection. It will default. Select this license in our installation folder. So can you reopen this folder and install the files. You can directly, for example, if you don't choose now, you can pull them directly over, or you can, if you can't pull it, you can choose this way. You keep going, go. Okay, now the installation is complete. The installation is complete. So we come to step 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 steps in total. We now come to the second step. The second step. Here you can see one that looks like a lamp icon, this file. You can directly right-click the administrator to open it. Or you can, the above file is the backup file. You can leave it alone. We just double-click this. Flash it, you see it, flash to prove it. Alright. And then we come to step 3. Extract this folder in 3 steps. This decompression time is a bit long. We can now take advantage of the decompression time. We can change the file name first. Then open the permission and change it. Compatibility is here. Run as administrator. Check it. The shortcut should also tick the administrator some. So we can right-click to open with the administrator. And if this is not run as an administrator, if you open it, you will fail when you load the data later. Wait a minute here. Because I'm unzipping the file, the computer is fully loaded. So it's always slow to run the program. And we see it's open now. Let's wait a minute. Wait until he's done unzipping this compressed file. Okay, the decompression is done. The decompression is complete. We can see how big these two files are together. A total of 40.3 GB. Now, if we say load the data, his portion is 20 GB. Then we choose to load the data another 20 gigabytes. The total is 60 gigabytes. If you say your computer is a 128 gigabytes hard drive, it's almost impossible to install. You'd better just replace the hard drive when you install it. Your computer's C drive has at least 120 gigabytes of free space. We can now select the data file. Click desktop, your 154th. Data files, just choose it. If the choice is wrong, you can choose this in the next step. He will report an error. Keep red color, it's just a mistake. We need to go back a step. Choose the one outside. That's all you need. Here you can choose a language. Select a good language to take the next step. The loading time here will take at least 40 minutes. We are now at 8:17 minutes. Maybe it will take until 9 o'clock to load. I'll pause the video recording now. Just wait here. Now that the data is loaded, we can tell the time. It is now 9:05. It took about 50 minutes to an hour. Therefore, at this step, you need to have very patient. Be prepared to wait for an hour. We choose to restart later. Just don't reboot. We are now, step 4 can be executed. We are now select the English shortcut, right click to unzip the file. This compressed package is in Chinese. we'll just choose English. After decompression, and there's one of those. This is similar to the little sheep icon. We'll first double click it or right click to open it for the administrator. You right click to open it as an administrator, and you'll see the screen, it'll flash. You see a flash and it proves success. This is not available. This can be done without it, or it can be a success. What do you think? Did it prove successful? You just have to look at this desktop. Desktop shortcut here, you just need to be able to see the icon clearly. It can display these icons normally. It means success if these icons say it. If it is blank, it means it was not successful. Now the icon normally shows success after executing this file. So let's go back to the desktop icon. Then we choose all, select all, right click to copy and paste on the desktop. After pasting, the fourth step is completed. This folder can be ignored. This folder is just for use. It is only used as a backup. And then we do step 5. Step 5, here are 3 folders. You can ignore it. Our load is mainly execute this to disable GRP login. This is the function of offline diagnosis. Yes, you don't need to log in to your account. Offline diagnostics. Double click or right click the administrator to run. Alright. Is this without a pop-up window? No. He is the default in the background. The service board is installed now. We shall install it now. Engineers. We are now directly open the third step first. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. We will directly open the folder in step 3. Let's unzip it in advance because it took time to decompress just now. We are now decompressing in advance, and we now come to step 1. Double click to run the installation. You can choose your language. Go on. Select the license at this step. Go on. Wait until it is installed. The installation is complete. After the installation is complete, we'll come to the second step. Step 2. Don't worry about the above file. We just need to execute this file, replacement patch. Double click this file or right click the administrator to open it. We see the window flash to prove success. You can see, let's take a closer look. Just flash it, and then we'll see the engineer's main program. Let's set it up first. Compatibility, check with administrator on. Then the shortcut here should also be ticked. If there is no tick, you can tick it. After checking, then right click the administrator to run and open. After opening, we need to select the database of the third step, our desktop. 6,154 engineers. The third step is the database file. There is no error report here. The next step is the same as before. If you say, I chose the wrong folder, select a deeper folder. It will report an error. We return, choose the outside one. Very well. Select language here. The engineer's data will be much faster. Select, do not restart. Our third step is, and that's done. And then we go to step 4. Step 4, here are 2 folders. We just need to double click on the first folder. Just open it as the first file. Or right click the administrator to open it and double. After opening, it automatically extracts the data here. You don't have to do anything. You just need to waiting for the extraction to complete. While we wait, we can arrange the desktop icons, lift it up, Here, I want to say this is the first one to close the gRP login. It realizes offline diagnostic function. Then this is to open the gRP login. Like some people, he needs online diagnosis. He needs to execute this file. This file is actually the 5th step of installing the server just now. This file is actually the 5th step we just executed. This is a file that fixes the code 6501. It restores all models. You open this, all models. It sometimes reports an error. The error code is 6501. The problem with this error is that it is in the background of the software. It updates the license in the background, the latest license. Sometimes he will report errors. We need to execute this file to overwrite his new certificate. Overwrite with old certificates. That is to say, use the certificate we installed to override the certificate he updated in the background. This way, there will be no mistakes. In fact, that certificate can be used for offline diagnostics without leaving it alone. We are installing this software now mainly to realize the function of offline diagnosis, because online diagnostics are required. Only the online account number and the matching license can realize online diagnosis. The equipment we sell can be diagnosed online, but it needs to be coordinated with the software. You have to have an account number and a certificate. This kind of service provider has a third party. They will solve this problem for you. We are now mainly addressing the function of your offline diagnostics. The environment files we just installed can be deleted. We can now put these documents, all are set to run as administrators. This one-click close Alt set up the administrator to run first, and then pull to the action sheet. There is one more step, and the last step is very important. I need to tell you in detail here. Now, there's a couple of different kinds of diagnostic heads out there. Each diagnostic header needs to install a different corresponding driver. There's now the red diagnostic head, and then there's this gray diagnostic head. There are two types of this gray diagnostic head. That is to say, you need to ask your seller for the driver. This 6154C also installs its corresponding driver. This T6154A also needs to install its corresponding driver. If you say that the driver was installed incorrectly in the last step, when you open the odds again, your diagnostic head will not be displayed. Let's take the red diagnostic head as an example. We need to install the 3.2 version. It's on your USB stick after you copy the USB stick to the desktop. It is in your installation folder. This V3 points to right-click association to run. Just open and install it. The installation address does not need to be managed. Go directly to the next step to install. We choose not to restart here first. If you say you can't find your own driver for your own diagnostic header, you ask your seller for it. Whoever sells you the equipment, you go to him and ask for it. This driver needs to be installed at the end. If you say install it in advance, it will cause the software from the previous engineers. It will install problems. There will be bugs. Now set it up. We now connect the red diagnostic head. After connecting the red diagnostic head to the computer, open Facility Management. If you say, if there is a need to update the firmware, we can update the firmware first. The latest firmware is 7.5. We are now at 7.2 to update. After the update is complete, our computer needs to be restarted because we didn't restart it when we installed it just now. This software cannot be opened. Okay, let's reboot the computer now. After the computer restarted, we can now open the software and take a look. Select our diagnostic head. Offline diagnostics can be performed. If you say that when you installed the driver just now, you installed the driver of your corresponding brand for the corresponding brand, it will show here. If you installed the wrong driver, you can't see your head there. The entire header will not be displayed here. After selecting, we look at the lower right corner. There's a progress bar. We need a certain amount of time because we connected for the first time. We wait a moment.
All right.
We can take a look, set these up, because I'm not connected to the car right now. So you can't see it and you can't see it here. Let's take a look at the certificates. The year is 2099. I must say it again here. Be sure to uninstall the antivirus software before installation. If you say no to uninstall, there are various problems after you install it. You should stop complaining. You can click one click to close here. It's closed. Let's take a look at the engineer again. It's also available here, so I don't choose. We mainly look at these projects with cars. Let's look at the certificate again. Also, in 2019, close with one click. The approximate process is uninstall the antivirus software first, then follow my video. Step-by-step installation. If you say not to uninstall antivirus software exists, after installation, it is easy to have various problems. Okay, that's it for the tutorial. Thank you all.